Hey Virgo! Happy May! I hope that this video finds you very well. I've missed you guys. I know it's been a while, so we're going to jump right in and see what the story is for you this month. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. What's the story in the month of May, Spirit? For Virgo to live their most loving, joyful, creative, fulfilling, productive, important for a Virgo, life. What do they need to know this month? The characters, potentials, pitfalls, storylines. That's an interesting way to put it. We'll see what that means. Spirit's already talking. Got some bonus cards, Virgo. A story indeed. Okay. Beautiful place to start. Woof. Okay. All right. I'm going to shut my mouth. We're going to see what the story is here, Virgo. All right, Virgo. Here's first message up. Okay. No judgment, Virgo. Don't give up your power. That's the first thing. You're the emperor at the center of your spread. You are crossed by that fearsome tower. Let's be real. The tower is about sort of having control removed. Sometimes things in our life get detonated. People break up with us. We get fired. We get evicted. Something happens and everything is turned upside down. You are not turned upside down, Virgo. Internal locus of control is what they're telling me. Now, I want to give you support and compassion that it does feel for a lot of you like something has turned your life upside down. Something has knocked loose and fallen apart. And we're not going to bypass that, the pain of that, the pain of a chapter closing. You have the tower crossing your spread, and then you have the death card sitting in that position of the key, but you also have that beautiful Ace of Wands, signaling the new beginning that, yes, cliche, but true, the new beginning that always follows a death. The death, the debris we clear away, we raise the earth so that we can garden something new. Clear the rubble. Maybe we build a road out of what used to be a tower. Maybe we build a bridge. You are in control. You are the emperor, master architect, master builder. Very suitable, again, to you, Virgo. I don't say this lightly because, again, I don't want to bypass how painful the tower is. Especially for you, somebody who is detail-oriented to the point of sometimes pedantic, right? Like, I laid this all out, though. I arranged this just so. And then life, someone, something, and usually, yes, it is external, comes from the outside and just, like, knocks over our Jenga tower. And we'd been doing everything we could to slip out piece by piece and be so careful and then smash. But I want to tell you that things are looking better than they may seem. This is an invitation to embrace that power and to learn. And I don't mean to say that lightly, Virgo. You have the sun sitting in the unconscious position, which is a powerful, maybe arguably for me, one of the best places to see that sun card, which is always a positive. But in that position of what is unconscious, what is shadowy, what is hidden, that's where we want the sun. Your issues, if we can put it that way, are being lit up. You are being offered an insight into yourself. What do I need? What kind of structure do I actually want in my life? Because whatever I was doing before, tower is unsustainable. The tower doesn't fall unless the situation, whatever it was, because of course Virgo, this isn't like a one-on-one reading, it's general. So I get quite a few messages for, all the Virgos that might be tuning in. But you are a discerning soul. You need to trust your intuition and see what resonates with you and what doesn't and where it resonates. But regardless, like I said, of whether this was a job, a relationship, even like a hobby, a project that was maybe unsustainable as it was, that was never going to stand because it was unsustainable. There was something about it. And Virgo, especially someone like you need to forgive yourself. You need to have compassion for yourself for having worked hard and shown up and been the best of yourself for something that ultimately didn't turn out. Like I said, this is an opportunity to rebuild. That's how they're putting it. And you're the Emperor, like I said, master architect, couldn't ask for a better builder. And the truth is, you've got so much refreshing, very, I want to say reciprocal energy here in your reading, and that is important because in the past, and love to see this in the past, was stagnation, waiting around, like crossed swords. I don't know which way to go. I don't want to make the wrong move, so I just won't move. I'll just stay here. And this is how Spirit is putting it. I'll stay in this discomfort because you're loyal. This is how they're putting it. You go down with the ship. That's part of your personality, Virgo, is you're like, I was here, I built this, I'm not going to give up on this, I'm not going to... I'm not going to give up on this, and you're not giving up. You're rebuilding. It is going to look a little different, but it's going to look better. And you can expect good news about this. You can expect support around this. You have the Page of Cups sitting in your future and also the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, Spirit gave you a couple of extra cards, and you have some of you old friends coming to visit, or you're going to visit them, and that feels very like warm and life affirming and much needed. Like your fire, your pilot light sort of needs relighting. This is sweetness. This is like almost kind of a sibling or best friend type energy where it's like, when I say even sibling, it feels that close. So this may be chosen family, this may be literal family, but there's kind of a reunion and support coming in for you. Spirit really wants you to be gentle in everything right now, Virgo. Yes, you're rebuilding something. Don't mistake gentleness for a lack of power. Force is not power. That's how they're putting it. People get them confused, but they're not the same thing. Right now, the gentleness of temperance, of moderation, and they're saying this in even caring for your health in a much more conscientious way, which I know you're a Virgo, right? Like you probably take pretty decent care of yourself. But when they're talking about that internal locus of control and they're talking about moderation serves you right now, I'm hearing, Virgo, that some of you do need to be, maybe you're going a little hard, maybe you're working a lot, maybe you're drinking a lot, maybe, there's something in your life where maybe you need to scale back or scale up. Like, I haven't been working out, I haven't been drinking enough water. These are the kinds of things they're talking about. It sounds simple. Whew. It sounds simple, but these are the ways that you communicate to yourself, to your body, to your cells, to your energy that you're worth it. And you need to feel like you're worth it. Worth what? Worth closing an unworthy door. Worth building a bridge out of a fallen tower instead of standing at the rubble and trying to build that tower up again on that same unsteady ground. Willing to trust. To trust that when you move easily and gently through life, giving yourself that kind of love. The High Priestess is sitting in the position of what is possible, saying that there's more information yet to be revealed, Virgo. So right now, to be in any kind of struggle, to be in any kind of, again, like force, rather than being in your power, the timing would be off, is how they're putting it to me. So don't force anything. Sometimes being in your power, they're pointing out how similar Despite even the color scheme, you can tell these are very different energies and very different personalities, but both of these characters are sitting so calmly. Very similar posture, very reflective. Being in your power sometimes means watching and waiting with a cool head and an open mind to see what new information arrives and how to proceed. For some of you, you're waiting on these messengers, these old friends, or these people that are coming in with the news about, hey, here's this new job. Hey, here, I heard that this is going on for you and I wanted to give you this. That's what they're saying. For some of you, like I said, it's reunions. For some of you, it might be just like you hear from somebody that it's been a long time, or they send you something and it's like, oh my God, what is this? That's what they're saying. It's kind of like, for some of you, it may be a surprise gift, which may be in the form of like a surprise invitation. Like I sent you these tickets, or I sent you, you know, you're CEO of your life, Virgo. If you walk in and you look at the different sectors of your life, as you are wont to do, making checklists and things like that, look at what is working for you and what is not working for you. And be willing to make changes where you see that changes need to be made. You're not going to rush those changes. Things are coming to light right now that are going to allow you, like they said, to rebuild in a structure that actually works for you, as opposed to what was happening before that was unsustainable, shaky, it was a little rickety. Let's be real. It wasn't built to last. That's how they're putting it, okay? With much love and no judgment. I'm going to give you a message that Spirit has been coming through with a lot, right? And for you, this is coming in really strongly, that if something is meant to be, Virgo, then nothing can make it not be. And if something is not meant to be, then nothing can make it so. So, if it's meant for you, it will be. And I know that that sounds like I'm feeding you adages and cliches, but your cards have strong indicators for something new and refreshing wants to come into your life, and they want you to be gentle enough to make way. They want you to be, you know, surrendering, quote unquote, enough, which is, I know, strong word. But when it comes to the Tower, surrender is the best option. It's, oh my gosh, okay. So this is intense, but this is like how Spirit is giving it to me, right? Like if you are milliseconds from a car accident, like you can see that, you know, you're about to make impact with the back of somebody's vehicle, or somebody's about to make impact with yours, the very best thing that you can do, like, it's interesting and kind of indicative and a little messed up that, like, our kind of human reaction is to brace ourselves, right? And is to, like, press on the dashboard, maybe stick out our legs because some part of us is thinking, like, maybe we can stabilize this thing, when really that can, like, create injury where maybe there wouldn't have been one before because we're bracing, right? That's how they're showing it to me, and they're saying if you're milliseconds from a crash, the thing that you actually kind of want to do is go limp, because you want to be able to be jostled, not shoved, cracked. You know what I'm saying? I know, Virgo, that was so intense. But that's what they're saying. Surrender, willingness to submit. Hierophant, there's a wise teacher, there's a wise system. It could be a religion, it could be Alcoholics Anonymous, it could be a priest, it could be a tarot reader, it could be anybody that you go to or that you receive wisdom from, including like a book, a system of learning that gives you a framework to work within. Something, you know, stand on the shoulders of those who come before you, who've done the research, who've done the work, and see, okay, maybe if I try it like this, my old way wasn't working, maybe if I try it like this. Like I said, you're a discerning soul, Virgo. You're not going to choose anything that's like not going to work for you. You want to give it a try. Give it a try. Something absolutely new wants to come in. It's bringing you luck. It's even bringing like a little bit of money, or at least the seed of a money-making opportunity, something that does want your research and attention to make it happen. This feels like something that's going to be unfolding over the next few months. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to come up in your readings that, like, work. This feels like a sort of heart-centered project. Like, I love this, I care about this, I want this. For some of you, it may be creative. For some of you, it just may be like, this is my side hustle. This is something else that I feel like can grow, it can. That's what I'm hearing. And you're going to get some inspiration around that. And this is a really good time to start sowing those seeds, Virgo. Sending you a lot of love. This is strong reading, Virgo. We're well into May, so if you have stories, questions, comments, you know, as always, I love to hear from you guys. And I just want to take a minute to say thank you for tuning in. I know it's been a while, been a little bit of a tough period, some injuries, and I work a couple of jobs and do this in between. So I am not complaining, but I am just saying, Virgo, that I really want to make this happen. I love making this happen, and I appreciate those of you who have sent kind messages and stuck with me. And I hope that if I don't see you in tomorrow's Magic Monday episode, which I am currently actually filming, then I hope I see you in next month's reading. Thanks, Virgo. Bye-bye.